everybody, welcome back. Guitar in the Real World returns. So it's a lovely sunny spring morning, and I transcribed this Mike Stern lick probably about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and I thought it would make a great little subject for a little lesson to mark our return. So the lick comes from Mike Stern's solo on the tune Cajun, which is a Steps Ahead tune written by Michael Brecker, and it's from the live performance in Tokyo in 1986. It is available as an album CD. I've got it on CD, I've had it for a few years, but the gig is also on YouTube, so I'll put a link in the description to the gig and also give you the timestamp for where this lick actually happens, because there is a whole gig basically. So the tune in question is kind of a modal thing. It's predominantly the solo section is over like an F sus2, and then it goes to a D minor 9, and then back and forth between those, and then it's got these rising kind of chords going on, just a little turnaround at the end of it. So this lick that we're dealing with today though is just over that F sus2, and it's got a lot of chromaticism in there, but what Mike Stern is doing is essentially playing quite heavily bebop influenced vocabulary over it, and that's why we're getting the sort of little chromaticisms. There's lots of scale fragments as well. It's quite bebop-y, definitely comes out of that tradition. So depending on how you're choosing to count this, you could count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I transcribed it at the double time feel, but it doesn't really matter. The main thing is you can still get the lines from it and put them into other rhythmic settings. Okay, so as I say, we're in the key of F, and what he plays to set up the phrase is this little, like a little C major idea, almost like a C pentatonic, which sets us up for the 1 of F. Okay, so he goes 1, 2. So that F lands on the 1, but he continues, he plays that same phrase again. So we get that head nod was the downbeat of the next bar. Then we get so what's going on there? Kind of G minor-y thing. So he's implying maybe that he's going to try and give us some kind of a 2-5-1 movement. Which I think he does there. That D flat makes it a G7 flat 5, or it could be that he's implying a C7 flat 9. So again, it's very typical bebop kind of language here. So that sounds like he's doing a C7 thing. So that's almost like the D7, which is the dominant of the G minor. So it's almost like he's giving us that D7 to land on the G minor before taking us back round to the F. It sounds very chromatic, but there seem to be some kind of fairly clear ideas about implied harmony over this vamp. C7th. Played a wrong F sharp in there, but when he does that, he's implying the C altered thing there. So let's do it slowly so we can hear every note. Landing on the A there. So what he's you know, in that's the little sort of 2 bars, I guess. Was it 4 bars, depending on how you look at it. We're covering quite a lot of ground. You know, this harmonic centre is just F sus2, yeah, I think you can really hear Mike Stern's sort of bebop influences in there. I mean, he's known for his kind of searing rock approach to fusion as well, but he, you know, this really clearly shows that he has a lot of bebop language down as well. In my little clip, I do actually play the phrase slower than it is on the original. The reason for this is that I just can't play it at that speed yet. So, but for the purpose of this lesson, it doesn't really matter, does it? The main thing is that we're looking at the notes and the concept behind it. Okay, so I intend to be getting back on with some more of these on a weekly basis. And I haven't decided what it'll be next, but I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, take care. Cheers.